Ever thought how we can make learning as addictive as scrolling through Instagram? Luis von Ahn, the founder and COO of Duolingo, has some game-changing ideas. Let's dive in.
A lot of people talk about education as something that brings equality to different social classes, but I always saw it as the opposite, something that brings inequality. Because what happens is that people who have a lot of money can buy themselves the best education in the world, whereas people who don't have very much money barely learn how to read and write, particularly in developing countries. So what we wanted to do was something that would give equal access to education to everybody.
From Guatemala to the tech world, Luis's mission was clear: make education accessible, well, fun. To do so, he created Duolingo, where learning a new language or a skill feels like playing a game. Simply by borrowing tricks from social media and gaming, think streaks that track your progress, and notifications that remind you to practice. It's all about keeping you hooked, but in a good way. Just like social networks and apps, the perpetual cycle of interaction and reward creates a habitual dependence on social media, making it a compelling and, at times, dominating aspect of daily life. Duolingo is trying to do the same by being addictive by design, to keep you learning more each day.
What we've done is that we've used the same psychological techniques that apps like Instagram, TikTok, or mobile games use to keep people engaged, but in this case, we use them to keep people engaged, but with education. Let me give you some examples of these techniques. One of the most powerful ones is the notion of a streak. What a streak is it's just a counter that measures the number of days that you've used the product consecutively. You just take that number, you put it very prominently in your product, and then people come back every day. And the reason people come back every day is because, well, if they don't come back, that number resets to 0, and people don't want to lose their streak.
Luis envisions a future where this approach isn't just for languages. Imagine learning math, science, or history with the same zeal you swipe through your feeds. That's the future of education, addictive, effective, and in your pocket. In a world where our screens often distract us, Duolingo shows us they can also be a powerful tool for learning, turning screen time from mindless scrolling to meaningful learning. Now that's a swipe in the right direction. Ready to transform how you learn? Subscribe for more stories on tech, education, and the people reshaping our world.